Welcome back. We're back on to the 1700 5 p.m. turn of Cool Springs. And we can see here we've got the Confederate reinforcements lined up here. Rhodes Division getting set up over here as well. So we're up to 17. You can see we've got 4 turns left in the game. Yeah, first one was just first 2 were just maneuvering turns, which I showed you prior videos. This turn I'm actually going to play through much of the activations here with you, so you can see some of the movement and possibly some attacks here as things go on. Now, I have done all of the sequence of play up until the activation segment. So in other words, the initiative was complete. The Confederates won the initiative on that. The order segment was set up. You can notice that the out of command markers are in place and division orders. There wasn't really too much division orders, although I will point out over here we did have some of Wharton's units go into open order over here. This guy right here, who is he? Smith. He went into open order, and you can see he extended his units over there. And just briefly, what that means is they spread out their units. So, for instance, this unit of 6 is actually spread 3 and 3 over here. Same with this one. This guy with 4 is spread out 2 and 2. Over here as well. It just kind of thins their line a little bit, allows more coverage. Also, it makes it a little bit more difficult for the Union to, actually hit them with artillery. That's one of the reasons why I did that over there. Now, I didn't do it for these units because I kind of messed up this, which we may correct here. I don't think I'll correct it this turn because that'll give victory points. But to put these guys in open order, he could go into open order, but these guys could not because they're right next to each other, so they couldn't really stack with the other units there in open order without being overstacked over there. The same thing with Patton's units behind. So I think that'll be okay, although most of the artillery is probably going to be centered on Forsberg down there. So we'll have to see how that works out in the end. Anyways, the bigger action is going to be over here, and that's what we're going to start with. We're starting with Rhodes. Gets the first activation, and his units are coming onto the board. They're going to press down this river road and try to capture these hexes and drive into the Union over here as well. From the Union perspective, you notice there's a few things that are out of command. Again, a little bit of miscalculations on my part. These 2 units up here are out of command because they can't get the range. So that's 1 and then 2, 3. Ely is only 3 command, has a command range of 3 movement points. So that stops there. Stone walls, 1, 2, 3. Again, stops there as well. So they're out of command. Also, the units on the other side of the river are out of command there as well. So that's where we are with the order segment. The activation segment we're going to get into here now with Rhodes moving in. So we're going to start down here with Owens, and his units are going to be in march order, or they're going to subscribe to march order here. I think we can do that here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do this. So this unit is going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go like that. Next unit will do that too. That's 5 points, and then one more unit will do that as well, and that makes 7 over there. Now I've got some sharpshooters here as well. These guys right there, second and third SS sharpshooters. You want to get those up to kind of cover the attack. So they will come on. Actually, they no, they can't. They can't go with the road movement because that would be over stacking over there. So they're going to come on over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they'll stop there. And then these two units again. That's 9 actually. So actually, he'll go with him up to here. And then he will come back into here like so. He'll pay 2, 3, 4, 5 into there. Alright, and then Owens himself will go into here like that. Alright, that'll give us some good coverage. And there, then we'll move up Pickens over here. So let's 5, 7, 5, 7, right? All right, so let's start with these guys right here. They will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then, whoops, wait a minute. Why am I moving 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these guys will move up 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, they'll go over here. These guys will come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that, avoiding the gullies over there because that's going to be extra movement point. And we'll go, hold on Rhodes here for a moment. I think he's going to go with Pickens, but let's get up here. We have Cook and 6, 4, 6, and 5. Okay, so we're going to take these two first. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he will be out here, I think, like that. Rhodes he is a 5 in range, so we'll have to keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So you could go up in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So Cox is the last one, and he is kind of our reinforcements. Oh, wait, that's 8. I'd like to have him continue to use road movement here if possible. So 4, 6. Yeah, we'll just spread these out a little bit more back here. Second sharpshooters, or third sharpshooters. Let's get them into the action first. So they'll go. So they've already come in 1, 2. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will be 4, 5, 6. It'll be 5, 6 into there. And then Cox himself will come up here. That will allow us to put Rhodes up on the hill right there. Okay, so that's Rhodes activation. Keeping them coming down the road here. So let's see who's going to be next. Next is going to be Wharton. All right. Now Wharton, if they do anything, if they move or fire or anything, they will give up victory points. So they're just going to sit there and pass. Get these back on the hexes here. Plexi moved a little bit. All right, so they pass, and we'll find that Wharton will probably not do much this turn. Actually, I do have the 130th, which is exempt from that. Exempt from that order, so they could take a shot here at the 170th on here. And actually, before I continue on here, I just noticed I did one thing with the building of breastworks. We're actually going to have them build, and that actually starts in the orders phase. I missed that because that's a special order. It just takes one turn, so we're going to put that on them. These guys are out of command, so they can't. Those guys are going to move. I think that's the only breastworks we're going to do. Okay, so he's going to take a shot at them. There'll be 2 on the 2 column, and let's see, they are sharpshooters, so they're going to get a +2 just for being sharpshooters. Then they're going to get a -2 for the range because they're 3 away from that hex. There's no other terrain, so basically nets out to be a 0 on the shot. So it's going to be on the 2 column with a 0 modifier. So they roll a 1, which is going to be no effect. All right, so that's a miss. So they're just taking pot shots at them, but they missed. Okay, so that's Wharton. Next, we're going to come up with the artillery. So this is where we're going to get King's units, which they're up here. They're going to get moving down the road. So let's figure out where we want to get them. So the first one is going to be the Lewisburg artillery. They're 3 pieces. There's a 10-pound Parrott, 12-pound howitzer, and some older howitzers. So I want to get them up on the hills. All right, we'll move them down first. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wind up right there. Next one's going to be Monroe, A and B. This is going to be 12-pound howitzer and a 3-inch rifle. So they are going to come down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be right behind them. I think we'll position them over here because they've got the long-range howitzers, long-range rifles, and can shoot across over towards the Union guns. And the last one is the Wise Legion of Napoleons. They'll come on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And King will be, I think King will go with Monroe right there. Okay, there we go. That's the artillery moving up. Next, we've got the Union artillery. All right, here we go, a little firing here. So this is going to be Thompson's guns down here to the east. And we've got 2 guns here. Let's show you what they are. So that's the Rhode Island guns right there. Parrots, Parrots, 10-pound Parrots, and 3-inch rifles. So they will open fire now. Try to support them. Try to knock out this guy. So I think we're going to split up the shots. One shot will go here, one shot will go there. So I think we got the 3-inch Napoleons. Shoot over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they should be in range. 7 on the TV. Yes. So 0 modifiers. It is plunging fire, so they will get a +1. They are 4 guns, so it'll be on the 4 column with a +1 on the base. So let's see what we got. They're all 4 + 1 is a 5. On the 4 column is a D, a little d. And the morale roll is a 7. They are an 8, so they pass without a problem. All right, so that's the 4-pound Parrot, or the 3-inch rifles. 10-pound Parrots are firing at Forsberg's hex there. They're up on the hill, but they'd still be plunging fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 for the Parrots. So that's going to be a -1, so +1 for plunging fire. So it goes right down to 0. So no modifiers on the 6 column. Roll a 5. Oh, low ammo. 5, roll low ammo. So it's a little D. Forsberg can help them. What are they? They're 7. -1 on the little D. They rolled a 0. So they're fine. But we do have some low ammo on the C battery of Rhode Island. 1st Rhode Island Artillery. I'm going to try to keep them side by side. We will group them time to time, but we will keep them side by side so we can see them. Next shit is going to be Thoburn. Where are you? Zoom in. There we go. Thoburn. So he gets his first activation here. So that's going to be Wells and Ely. So with Ely, I think what we're going to do is, he's under advanced order, so he can't go that far. He could shoot 1, 2, 3. He's an 8, but he's going to get a -2 for the range. So that's not really great. And he's going to be hitting Owens, who's on there. It's -1. They're 7s. So, yeah, they need to roll really, really high to get anything. I'd rather have them move up. So I think they're going to advance. Now they can only go 1 hex just because they're under advance. They can't get into there, so that's going to be contested hex. Next turn. Then we're going to get these guys, the 4th West Virginia, to go 1, 2, 3 into there. Set up some line of defense. What do I have down here? I've got the 2nd here. I have to pivot these guys here, so I'll do that here in a minute. I think we want to get, I got the 12th West Virginia and I got the 2nd Maryland. The Maryland has more units, so he's going to move him. So they're going to pivot 1, like so. Actually, they are in a good position to support, but actually no, they're gonna stay where they are. They are gonna pivot, like so. They're gonna stay right there. These guys who are out of command, I think we're gonna have them turn around. Could do withdrawal movement, but I don't like. I'd have to roll the dice because that's going to be 2 movements in there. So that's 1, 2, 3 for the stone wall, and then pivot around for 4. Okay, he's still out of command. We'll move that over there. 18th Connecticut, we'll kind of do the same thing. They'll spin around for 1, 2, 3, and then turn back there for 4. So both of them are out of command, but we have a nice looking line over there for what it's worth. Now we've got the rest of Ely's units to come in. They'll cross there 2, into here for 4, and they'll go into there for 5. Now Young's brigade, home guard, I'm actually going to have them, Actually, he should be out of command. I need another command marker. Out of command. They kind of separated. Out of command. Right there. All right, Thoburn is not a command. It's the Young's brigades that are out of command. So he's actually going to turn. So 1, 2, 5, and yeah, they'll stop there because then they'll go 6, 7. Yeah, next turn 2, 3. Okay, that'll be good. So they're out of command, and then they're going to cross 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are strong units, but they're weak in cohesion, so it's going to be a little tricky. So 2, 4, 6. Oh, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. He's good. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all for Ely. Wells. Here's the tricky situation. I should move them up. Yeah, okay. These guys are going to move up. They're going to turn for 1. Now these are extended lines, so it's going to be more costly. 1 to go over. Oh, come on. 1 to go there. 2. 3, and then this going in here is going to be 4, 5, like that. Okay. And now I need reserve. I need reserve. Who's going to be my reserve? Frost is going to be my reserve. Yeah, Frost is going to come over. Actually, he can come over this way. Wells is actually going to take a step up here. It's going to be here. 1, 2, 3. They're in command. Command. Yeah, he'll come up there. Okay, Frost is now going to turn his units and cross the river. So they will go 2, 4, 6, and he'll go 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6 into there. Frost will go up there. All right. So there we have it. A nice little pocket forming up for the bridgehead. Union bridgehead. Oh, the last one is the artillery. I want to move up. He's going to go there for 1, 2, and turn. Now that is 1. That's just a very steep slope. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gotta check on this. Maybe prohibited from going up there. Should have noted that. A steep slope. Right, they can do it. So what is it? 1, 2 to there, and that would be 3 plus 3, 6. They do need to do a UDD here, so let's see what that comes up with. Oh, they just passed 7. They are good, and that's 1, 2, 6, and that's 7 to pivot around. Where do I want to go? I want to pivot this way. They get their fire and arc over here. Good. Okay, that is all for Thorburn. Next, what do we have? We have the artillery again. Union artillery. Right there. So this is going to be Thompson's units taking some shots. I think we'll continue the same shots. So the G battery is going to shoot at the sharpshooters, so there'll be 4 with no modifier. Oh, they roll a low ammo 5. No modifiers is going going to be a small D. So the morale roll was a 6. So they're okay, but they get a low ammo. Now the other unit, the C battery, is not going to fire to go get ammo, and we just flip those over there. That'll be that. Next, who are we on to next? Thoburn again. Thoburn again. There we go. So Rhodes is not moving as quickly as he wants. So at this point, let's see, we've got Ely here. He's normal. I'm just thinking about changing his command if possible. If possible. That would allow them to move up here, kind of get the ball rolling. Like that, because that gives him there. Okay, let's try to change command. So Ely's going to try to change his command. It's going to be tough to get it because there's no modifiers. I don't think on paid. Stacked with anybody? No, he's not. And he has nothing on the rating, right? Yes, he's got nothing. Okay, let's see if he changes. Rolls a 6. Oh, he does change. So Ely's responding here. The attack order. So his units change. Alright, now everybody will change. They'll be attacked. All these guys are in range now, even though they're out of command. They're in range. So these guys are all attack orders. The only one that's not is going to be these guys, the home guards. Let me get a advance marker down here for these two units, just to remind me. Okay. So they can attack. All right. So they're now 2 away, and Owens is at the same height. I can take a shot with him here. I can see him. The problem is, well, yeah, okay. I'd rather do that. Yeah, because they're going to have on the 7 column, and then their responses at best going to be 3-3. 3-2. So they'll get multiple shots to return fire, but we'll take the shot over here. So it'll be 8 on the 8 column to start with, and then for modifiers, we do have a +1 for range over here because they're 2 hexes away. That's +1. I think that's about it. I'll just walk down the range effects, terrain effects. There's none. Mass, artillery, flanking fire, prepared. No, prepared fire is 1 hex, so we can't do that. Breastworks, no. Artillery, mounted, dismounted, removed. It's green. Yeah, I don't see anything. Don't see anything else. So it's a +1. It's 8 +1 over here. They'll get a response of 3 with a +1 on the Union and the Confederate side. Let me get my dice here. So the Union rolled an 8. Ooh, they rolled high. +1 makes that a 9. And the morale factor is a 2. So let's take a look at what it is. So on the 6 to 8 column, a 9 is a 1D. So we're going to take a hit on here. Now they're still firing at a 3, remember. There's a simultaneous combat. There we go. So he takes a hit, drops to 2, and also gets a D. Now from the Confederates' perspective, they rolled a 6, a morale of 2. Morale 2. So they're on the 3 column. They rolled a D, little D on the Union unit. Little D with a 2. So 1st West Virginia is okay. They're a 6. Oh, they've actually got a -1 for the stone wall there as well. So that will keep them at 6. So it's still a little D, no change. So no effect on him, but a pretty good shot for the Union. Knocked him down. Now they do get 2 more shots of 2 apiece on there. Now Owens, actually we should check for Owens. Leader loss. No, he's okay. Roll an 8. So Owens is okay. So now the 45th and the 43rd can take shots. So they're going to be 2 column, +1 for that, for range, and then -1 for the stone wall. So they wind up at nothing. So 2 shots of 2. First one is going to be a 4, which is a D -1. Okay, D -1. And an 8 goes down to 7. The -1, but they're a 6, so they actually disrupt. So the 45th does some damage. Now for the 43rd, they roll a 3. Again, on the 2 column is -2. Morale -2. They roll a 5 for that, gets a 3, so they're okay. So all in all, a little bit of back and forth over there. So 1st West Virginia is fired. They could potentially move, but now that they're disordered, they can't move adjacent, so they're going to stay right where they are. 4th West Virginia, they're at long range here. 1, 2, 3, so they're going to be -2 against them. So they'll be 8 -2, but that's the sharpshooter. So if the sharpshooters fire back, they're probably not going to get them at that range, and they'd be -2. That's not real great. I don't really like that. Okay, what else do we want to do with the West Virginia units? I wanted him to move up there, and then I was going to backfill with him. That's not going to happen now. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can do here. We'll leave them alone. This shot's not going to be worth it. More harm than good, probably, over there. I think I will take my out of command off here, let them skip this activation, because they have no shots. Same over here with them. They're still going to be okay. We'll leave these guys alone, take off that over here, because we do have 1 activation left, but Rhodes still has another activation, so we want to try to play the activation chits on there. So that was all. A little bit of skirmishing there by the river road. Next. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I doing that? I totally messed up. That was just Ely, and I've got other Thorburns to go. All right. Let's remember what we need to do. So we've got Wells over here, too. It's going to be these units up here and these units over here. They're down below. Well, they're still up there, so they could potentially take some shots up here. But again, long range. These are going to be 5 and 5 up there, which is not real great for the morale that's on there. So, yeah, we'll leave Wells alone, I think, not to incur fatigue. Try not to incur fatigue. Yeah, we'll leave them alone. Frost moved in the last turn. He's reserved, so he's in a good spot. So we'll leave him alone. Do we want Thorburn moving? We'll leave him there for now. Okay, so just wanted to sort that out. Make sure I get all activations. All right, so I do get Thorburn again. Now they're going to have 4 activations this turn. Thorburn does. This is their 3rd. Some of these have moved twice. Now Ely has moved twice, so if they do anything this turn, they are going to have a problem. Fatigue. Wells is okay. They only moved once, so they can move again. Same with Frost. Over there. So I think with Ely, though, I think what Ely's going to do is he himself is going to come over, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try to assist him in recovery. So he's a 5 with a -1 for Ely. Makes it a 6 or less if they want. Rolls a 4, goes down to a 3, so he has recovered. Alright, Ely is now on the road. Okay. So, I think that's going to be all for Ely's this turn. Weld, no change, and Frost, no change. I think that's good. Let's see what we got next. And we've got Thorburt's last one. Okay, all the Confederates are going to have free activation here. So, yeah, I don't think Thorburn we want to. I don't think we want to do anything with Thorburn. Do I want him over the river? That's my one question. I think so. I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will give better command over here. We're just going to have to move Crook, and Wright later in the turn. Okay, so that's, well, I still got 1 unit artillery to go. So Wharton comes up again. All right. Again, not doing anything except taking some pot shots. This time, I'm going to take some pot shots over there. So it's going to be 2 column, -2 for range, +2 for sharpshooters. So 0, -1 for the stone wall. So it's going to be 2 with a -1. Or actually, they'll go down here. Well, let's go after constructor guy. Actually, keep going after him. So he'll be a -1. No. Yes? No? Oh. My mistake. He can't construct breastworks because he is in the stone wall. Can't do that on stone walls. So he's okay. So he will still get a -1 for that, but now 1, 2, 3, -2. So he'd be a -1 as well. So actually, well, still go with him. A 2 with a -1. 4 goes to 3, which is a D. 4 goes to 3 is a D -2. And on the morale, they roll a 7, which drops us to a 5. And he's okay. Good. Well, good. All right. So that was all for Wharton. Next, we have the Confederate artillery. All right, let's get them placed, hopefully placed. So they're up here. So 1, 2, oh, I can't move him over there. That would be too close. I can go over here. Maybe 1, 2, 3. So they would be within range. They would be within range. So I guess, yeah, 1 turn, 2, 3. Yeah, right there. Let's go up there. So that kind of changes the plans a little bit. So I can't get that crest over there. I will take these guys and I'll turn, go 2, 4. Like so. And then King's range 3. Yeah, where was he? He was here. So he's going to go 2, 4, 6 to there. I can get some shots over here, I think. And then King will go up there. Like so. There we go. Second one for the artillery. They may get some shots here by the end of the turn. Wharton again. That's his 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all he's going to get, I believe. Oh no, he does have 4. Right. Okay, Wharton again. Taking that same shot over here. 2 with a -1. 6 goes to 5. Which is a D. Morale roll is a 1. So they're okay. So no successes on the pot shots yet. Rhodes is mysteriously not moving. Artillery. Alright, the last of the artillery. Alright, now the Confederates take some shots. Let's see here. Start up here with King's units. This battery here, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, range of 4. Alright, so they've got 4 guns. Range of 4, so that's going to be 0, but it's plunging shot. So it's 4 with a +1. We'll go against the 123rd Ohio. 7. That's pretty good. Goes to an 8. D +2. 7 goes to an 8 with D +2. They're a 6. They roll a 0, so they're okay. The Monroe battery next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 9 away from them. It's not plunging fire. They're TB 3-inch rifles. It's a -1 plus a -1 for woods. -2. And there are 2. Not a great shot, but they'll give it a chance. Give it a try. So on the 2 column, -2 on the dice. 2 goes to 0, which is nothing. Okay, they missed. And the last one over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're Napoleons, 4 guns into breastworks. That's going to be +1. They're at the same height, so there's no plunging fire. So, or -1, excuse me. Or no, it's breastworks. What am I thinking? There's no modifiers for that, I believe. Just to check. Small arms only, yes. Yep. So it's going to be 4 with no modifier. Ooh. 9. 4, which is D +3. Now the morale is 6 + 3 is 9. That's going to flip them. They become disorganized. Okay. That's all for the artillery, Confederate artillery. A couple more chits to go. And the end of turn, and we'll be done with that. Next one, Wharton. Alright, again, no firing other than the 30th. So again, 2 with a -1. They roll a 1, that's going to be nothing. So it's all good. And then we got 2 more chits to go. And it's going to be artillery. Union artillery. Last Union artillery over here. So the G, Rhode Island, is not going to do anything because we got low ammo. Get rid of that. And the C artillery is going to try to take a shot at those pesky sharpshooters. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're in range. It's plunging fire, so +1. That's it. 6 on a +1. They roll a 3, goes to a 4. 6 is a D. But their morale roll is a 3. So no hit. Okay, that's the artillery. And last but not least, here comes Rhodes. He started the battle, and now he started the activation. He's going to end the activation. All right. So with Rhodes, he could try to put people in attack mode, but I think, well, let's start with Owens over here. Owens needs to recover these 2 units. Or recover this unit, I should say. He could fire those 2 units. We got response fire there, but yeah, we gotta try to weaken them. So first off, he's gonna try to recover him. He's a 6. He's got a -1 for unit being there. So rolls a 7. Oh, he needed Owens. 7 goes to a 6, so he's recovered. So he can't fire, but the other 2 units below them can. So that's going to be 2 firing up here. +1 for the range, -1 for the stone wall. It's going to be 0, and then the Union will fire back. They will be 8, essentially 7 column with a +1. All right. So 2 at 0, 8 with a +1. So the Confederates, ooh, good roll for the Confederates. They're rolling 8. 8 gets modified to a 7 on the 2. The D +1. Their morale roll is a 5, goes to a 6, but reduces because the leader is there. So stays at 5, and the is 1st West Virginia is a 6, so they're good. All right, return fire is a 5, which means low ammo. 5 on the 7 columns, +1. D +1, and then for this they rolled a 7, +1 is 8, but Owens can modify it, so they're okay. So the net effect of that is just low ammo for the Union. And then I've got a second shot over here from the 43rd, 3rd. 4 modified to a 3 on the 2 column. Where's my 3? Where's my 3? There it is, right there. It's a D -2. Leader helps, so it's D -3. So it goes down to a 1 like that. So that's a miss. All right. So all in all with that, not much occurred other than the low ammo for the Union. Okay, we got the sharpshooters up here. They will take a shot. 1, 2, 3 at them. So they'll be -2 for the range, but +2 because they're sharpshooters. So it's going to be just a straight roll on the 2. They roll a 1, which is nothing. Alright, and then next, this is Cox's units down there. I don't want to mix them. They'll stay there. I think what I'll do is move these guys up to there. I'll stay put. Obviously, they won't be able to shoot over them, but it's okay. And then he will go 1 to there, in under here for 2, like so. Let's stay there. Okay, so that's all with Owens. Next, Pickens up here. It's got some tough terrain to get through, but we've got to get him up. So they will go 1 to there, 2. Now they would have to stop there because they could. Well, they could go there. Yeah, actually, 1, 2, and then cross over 3, 4, going over the creek, and 5, and then go there, and he'll follow the same route. Suppose they could. Oh, no, they can't go into there. Okay, that's good. Now we'll get these guys going. They'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3 into there. We'll get Pickens to go up with them, and these guys will come up to there. Rhodes, I think, was okay. He's got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, they're good. All right. All right. Next turn looks like it's going to be a good face-off over here. Next, we got Cook. We'll have them move up 1, 2. And he'll come up 1, 2. Like so, still in range. And then Cox, I think we want him to go. I guess his sharpshooters into play here. 1, 2. And they'll go 1, 2, 3. And they'll go 1, 2. I think we'll keep Cox back there for now. All right, that's it. That's all we have. So that's all the activations. That's the last one. So moving on to our next phase, which is end of turn phase. There we go. Yeah, end of turn segment. Well, there's no shocks. We didn't have any shock combat. We may have a few next turn, but not this turn. Commander movement. So this is going to be Wright, Crook, and Breckenridge. I think Breckenridge is good here. He can still get to Rhodes and Wharton. But as we said, I think we want Crook to move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to keep Thorburn in command. Then we're going to have him move 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to have him move up here, like so. Replace recovery, no leader losses or anything like that. There's no brigade combat ineffectiveness. So there we have it, the end of the turn. So the end of turn, 5 p.m. turn. A little bit of action over here. It's going to get bigger next turn, which I'll probably go through with that on the next video with you. But for now, hope you enjoyed this. A little bit more detailed playthrough of Cool Springs, July 18th, 1864, part of the 160th playthrough series using Death Valley from GMT. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and check out others on my playlists. Thanks a lot.